want to know who you are. You won't tell me your name. You won't tell me if you're bonded. You're a public official. Are you bonded?
Mr. Durham, I'm not going through it. Mr. Durham, I'm not going through that.
You got to give me your bonding information, name, address, and your policy number so I can make sure you're adequately insured. I'm not driving ever again in life. I travel, so I don't need a license to travel. Are you honoring your oath, sir?
I don't know what the purpose. I'm not here to answer your questions. I can tell you that, Mr. Durham, as far as regarding questions that don't have anything to do with the arraignment. State your full name, Mr. Durham.
Renzo of the family Durham.
Sure. For waive formal reading and their plea of not guilty.
Welcome back, guys. Today's Sovereign Citizen court moment is honestly one of the craziest I've seen in a while. This guy's in court for driving without a license, and instead of just taking the charge or explaining himself like a normal person, he pulls out the classic sovereign citizen move and says, "I wasn't driving, I was traveling." Like, bro, what are you even talking about? You weren't on a spiritual journey. You were in a 2002 Honda with expired tags going 15 over the speed limit. It blows my mind that people still think this logic works in a real courtroom. Judges hear this same nonsense every week, and yet these guys act like they just discovered the legal cheat code. Do you think people like this actually believe what they're saying? Or are they just trying to waste everyone's time? Let me know down in the comments. Hit that like button if you're into this courtroom chaos. Subscribe for more breakdowns like this. And let's go ahead and dive into the court hearing.
Mr. Durham, the court scheduling a pretrial date on this matter via Zoom. You must attend February the 27th, 8:30 a.m., 36th District Court in front of Judge Bryant. Understood?
I hear you.
And this is a very serious non-assaultive allegation, Mr. Durham, and the court has concerns that you missed a court date on this matter, as well as two other matters that we're about to handle. And your capious history, Mr. Durham, tells the court you do not listen to the court as ordered to appear, and that's concerning where if the court were to release you on another personal bond, sir, you treat it as you have in the past and disregard court's orders and simply not appear. And that's unacceptable, Mr. Durham. You must appear as ordered. So the court, based on your capious history, take into consideration the information presented by counsel, including that limit to employment status as relates to the ability to post bond, the nature of the charge, as well as the information alleged in the investigator's report, is setting, based on your capious history, is going to continue the bond set by Judge Bryant of 110%. Is that an affordable bond?
It's not.
Okay, so on that matter, the court is setting an unaffordable bond redetermination hearing. During this bond, you are not to purchase or possess a firearm or any dangerous weapon, and you are not to drive any motor vehicle unless you have a valid driver's license. Is that understood?
I don't drive, Your Honor. I travel. I'm not driving ever again in life. I travel, so I don't need a license to travel.
Well, yes, you do, Mr. Durham. There's no traveling behind a motor vehicle. I'm not arguing with you, Mr. Durham. Excuse me?
I've already read the Supreme Court case law. I have a right to travel, sir.
Okay, well, I have a right to impose bond and conditions of bond, Mr. Durham, and I'm telling you, whether you call it traveling or driving, there's to be none of that behind a motor vehicle. You're not to travel if you're operating a motor vehicle or drive. No driving or operating of a motor vehicle, regardless of what you call it. Understood, Mr. Durham? No driving or traveling if you're the operator. Is that clear? And you're not to leave the state of Michigan. Is that understood?
I heard you.
And that's no driving, period. That's regardless of your license status. There's to be absolutely no driving. Or traveling. Okay, I said no traveling either.
Driving is up.
No traveling. Just put that as a bond. No traveling.
These sovereign citizens seriously think that if they don't say, "I understand," it somehow stops the court from having power over them. Like that's their golden loophole or something. It's wild how they treat basic legal terms like they're magic words from a video game. Like, bro, this isn't Skyrim saying, "I do not consent." Doesn't unlock secret immunity. The crazy part is they fully believe in this stuff, even though it never works and just ends up wasting everyone's time. I don't get how you can watch dozens of videos of judges shutting this down and still show up thinking you're the one that's going to beat the system. What do you guys think about this dude so far? Let's get back into it.
But that means I can't even go to court if I can't travel. I can't leave my house.
It's via Zoom. It's via Zoom. It's via Zoom. No traveling. The court dates are via Zoom. No traveling unless court ordered.
That's a violation of my rights. And I will appeal this in a higher court.
Did you want to address his traveling, counsel?
I'm sorry.
Did you want to address his argument that he can't, that he can travel?
He's going to comply with court orders.
And that means no driving and no traveling. Is that correct, counsel? No traveling unless court ordered. Yes, I can't leave the state of Michigan, and he cannot. Would he drive or travel? Which my understanding is him operating any motor vehicle. Is that understood? Thank you. Okay, Mr. Durham, this is a very serious allegations. Again, you have a capious history on this matter. The bond was set by the judge when you failed to appear. You have a number of capious histories on this matter. It looks like you were originally given a personal bond, then you failed to appear on about September 1st of 2022, given a 10,000 cash surety, and then you failed to appear again December 14th of 2022, and then a judge will give you another 10,000 cash surety. I, as a magistrate, as counsel stated, have no, one moment, I'll let you address the court. One moment, Mr. Durham. Have no authority to amend the capious bond as set by the judge for your failure to appear. So for that reason, the bond is going to be continued as set by the judge of December 14, 2022 in the amount of $10,000 cash surety. During this bond, you are not to purchase or possess a firearm or any other dangerous weapon. No driving, no traveling unless court ordered. You will be fit with the GPS tether under house arrest if you're able to make bond. And no use of any alcohol or illegal controlled substance. Is there anything further, counsel?
I would respectfully ask the court to reconsider the GPS tether, Your Honor.
He's missed court in every matter before the court this morning, so no.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
No, I haven't.
Anything?
I done came to court a couple times on Zoom, on a tether. I done been to court.
But not all of the times it does not appear, Mr. Durham. It looks like you missed court more than once on that matter that we just handled. Anything else on this matter, counsel?
On account of the county jail. I missed court on account of the county jail. They wouldn't take me to court. I missed court because of the county jail would not take me to court. That's not my fault.
And Mr. Durham, the court has the same concerns, sir, that you've had a capious on this matter as well as the matters before the court previously, and that demonstrates to the court that you failed to appear as ordered, and that's concerning regarding your intention to appear and handle this matter. It looks like you're on a personal bond by the Honorable Magistrate Ramsey Heath, where you failed to appear on or about December 14th, 2022, and a bond was issued at 10,000 cash surety.
These sovereign citizens love playing the victim. Like every single time. It's never their fault. They're always being targeted, and somehow the law is just unfairly out to get them. This dude is whining about his bond like it's some life-ending amount. But honestly, it's not even that bad, and if you can't pay it, maybe don't break the law in the first place. I really can't tell if they actually believe this stuff, or if they're just completely delusional. What do you guys think? And let's get back into this mess.
I, as a magistrate, have no authority to change that bond as set by the judge. So the bond is going to be continued, taking into consideration any employment status presented by counsel as it relates to ability to post bond, as well as your capious history. During this bond, no use of alcohol, no illegal controlled substance. You're not to purchase or possess a firearm or any other dangerous weapon. If you're able to make bond, you will be under house arrest, fit with a GPS tether prior to release. There's to be no driving and no traveling unless court ordered. Okay, any questions or statements, Mr. Durham? You are being recorded. Anything you say can and will be used against you. And on that matter as well, you're getting an unaffordable bond redetermination hearing on January the 19th, 2023. Judge Sabri at the 36th District Court via Zoom. Do you have any questions or statements, Mr. Durham?
Yes, I do. This question is to
Go
you,
ahead.
the magistrate. Are you honoring your oath?
Before you say anything,
This is your turn.
everything you say right now kind of will be live. We're on YouTube. Please do not say anything right here. I don't like to actually try to protect you, okay?
That was your attorney speaking and giving you advice.
Are you honoring your oath, sir?
I don't know what type of question that is, Mr. Durham. Did you have your counsel has indicated you have a right to remain?
It's honestly wild how these people act like they're completely untouchable, like saying a few special phrases is gonna give them immunity from the law. This guy's own lawyer literally told him not to do it, and what does he do? He turns around and asks the judge the most ridiculous question, like it's gonna unlock some secret get out of jail free card. At that point, it's like, are you trying to win your case or audition for a reality show? Judges aren't there to play pretend or entertain conspiracy theories. They're there to enforce the law, plain and simple. And no matter how weird you act or how many Facebook law school tips you picked up, you're not flipping the script in a real courtroom. I genuinely don't get why these sovereign citizens keep trying the same strategy that's failed a million times. But hey, maybe I'm missing something. Let me know what you guys think so far, and let's get back into this mess.
Now you don't know what it means. You took an oath to uphold the Constitution, didn't you? Are you honoring
I don't
your
know
oath?
what the purpose. I don't know what the purpose. I'm not here to answer your questions. I can tell you that, Mr. Durham, as far as regarding questions that don't have anything to do with the arraignment. I'm not here to just answer random general questions that have nothing to do with your arraignment, Mr. Durham. So if you have any questions regarding your arraignment or your court date, you can please let me know.
I want to know who you are. You won't tell me your name. You won't tell me if you're bonded. You're a public official. Are you bonded?
Mr. Durham, I'm not going through. Mr. Durham, I'm not going through that. The nature of my employment.
You got to give me your bonding information, name, address, and your policy number so I can make sure you're adequately insured. Just in case you want to violate my rights, I got to make sure you're adequately insured. Are you a public official and are you insured?
My name is Chief Magistrate Clifford Courtroom. I've answered that question regarding binding, Mr. Durham. That's not something that's going to be addressed today.
So you're not going to put that on the record?
I'm just not entertaining a question that makes no sense during the arraignment, sir.
It makes no sense to ask you if you're bonded. And what's your bonding information?
If that makes you happy, Mr. Durham. I'm bonded if that makes you happy, Mr. Durham. I do have a valid bond, as indicated by statute. Mr. Durham, I'm not getting back and forth. Counsel, do you have anything further with Mr. Durham?
How about the number of the bonding company? Can I have any of that so I can contact them? I got to be able to contact them.
No, Mr. Durham, I'm not. I gave you, I let you know I was bonded. My name is Chief Magistrate Clifford at the 36th District Court. That's the information. Okay, Counsel, are we can try anything further? Mr. Durham, I've said more than once, we're not going through that here today on the record. So, Mr. Durham, if you have any questions about your arraignment or court date, otherwise, we're through with the arraignment. Counsel, do you have anything further?
To give me the name of the bonding company.
Unless you have anything else, Mr. Durham, we're through with the arraignment.
Amazing.
This sovereign citizen was literally a full-grown man acting like a toddler. The way he was sulking and pouting at the end, you'd think someone took away his Xbox. Not that he was in a legal hearing for breaking basic laws. Like, yeah, no one wants to be in court, but when you choose to ignore the law and think you're above it, what exactly did he expect? A pat on the back and a high five from the judge? Honestly, I thought the judge handled it like a pro. He didn't get caught up in all the sovereign citizen nonsense, didn't let the guy derail the hearing, and just stuck to the law like he's supposed to. Judges are there to uphold order, not argue with conspiracy theorists. And this one did it without losing his cool, which is rare and honestly impressive. It's always refreshing when a judge doesn't let the courtroom turn into a circus. But anyways, I'm gonna wrap it up here. Let me know in the comments what you thought of this case and how the judge handled things. Was he too harsh or just right? Don't forget to like the video and subscribe if you enjoy content like this because I post every day and we've got plenty more courtroom chaos coming. Thanks so much for watching. I appreciate all of you and I'll catch you in the next one.